just got a ponytail and
You got your bone. Your bun. She's got a little bun in. Good morning. Today we are making brownie bottomed cheesecake. This is my absolute favorite cheesecake ever. I don't enjoy like graham cracker crust on the bottom of cheesecake. I don't enjoy no bake cheesecake. This is like legit cheesecake. Super delicious. I have this every year for my birthday, but this year I didn't make it actually for my birthday. My birthday was a couple days ago. And I did not make it because we had a whole bunch of other desserts we needed to eat up first. So I'm making this a few days later so that we can still enjoy it. And
I already had Mommy's birthday party.
yeah, she spent all day yesterday making a birthday party for me in her room. So I just thought it'd be fun to show you guys how I make it. The recipe's not too hard. I've kind of adapted the original recipe, so I'll leave the original recipe down below. I've taken the Joy of Cooking recipe for brownies, which is what I grew up making all my life. And I really like that recipe. I'm using that recipe instead of the recipe of brownies that are in the original recipe. But you can use whatever kind of brownie you like. I mean, you probably can even just make a box mix and check it in the bottom of this and it'd probably be fine. First off, we have 4 eggs warming in this bowl of warm water. This is just to get them room temperature, so like if your eggs are already room temperature, that'd be what you want. Basically, just to bring them up from like super cold. Alright, we're melting some butter. Now, you can do this one of 2 ways. We're doing 1 stick, so half a cup of butter for the regular recipe, that's what it calls for. And then we're doing half a stick to make, what is it called, baking chocolate. If you had baking chocolate, you'd use 4 ounces of melted chocolate. You'd put that in here with the butter and melt it all together. I don't have Baker's chocolate and I don't keep it on hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use half a stick of butter, melt it with the other stick of butter, and add 12 tablespoons of cocoa. That's just always what I have on hand, and it seems a little bit cheaper maybe. I don't know. It works just as well, so that's what I do. So we're going to melt this, and we'll add 12 tablespoons of cocoa. Here's our chocolate mixture. The 12 tablespoons of cocoa is also 3/4 cup of cocoa. I just remembered that. So that's what I added. We're going to let this cool a little bit while we work on our eggs. We're going to take our eggs and put them in here and beat them up. So now we're just whisking them up, getting them all mixed up, you know. There we go. Now we're going to add 2 cups of sugar. Alright, mix those 2 cups of sugar in, ma'am. Mix the middle, because I think there's a big lump in the middle. There you go. Now we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. Alright, let's check and see if our chocolate is cool. Yeah. You just don't want it really hot. What do you think?
Good.
Alright, let's stir it a little bit more. We don't want to stir it all the way in. Okay, stop stirring. Stop.
I never tried brownie cheesecake.
Really? We had it last year for your birthday.
Oh.
Has it just been so long you forgot all about it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It'll be delicious though. Now we gotta add in 1 cup of flour. And we mix that all up till it's mixed, you know.
This is flour scrape.
Are you making my birthday cake?
What?
Are you making my birthday cake for me?
Mm-hmm. Your cheesecake.
Mm-hmm. You're a good stirrer.
Your brownie cheesecake.
Okay. Found my springform pan. It was buried under my salsa from all summer. Anyway, then I greased and floured it. Now we're going to add the brownie into there. Go for it, girl. Would you like me to hold the bowl up? And you can just scrape it.
Out.
If you were just making brownies at this point, you would just put this in a 9x13 pan. Bake it at 350 for 25 minutes. Which is what we're going to bake it at anyway, but just in the springform pan. We're going to let that bake for a little bit, 25 minutes, and then we'll come back. Probably before that time is up, but to make the cheesecake part. I'm just going to do up some dishes quick though. Okay, we're back. We're putting in 3 packages of softened cream cheese into our mixer. Doosh, 1. Look at you go. I think yours opened up better than mine did. Do you need help?
Yeah.
Here, I'll scooch it off with my knife. Put it down in there a little bit more. Okay, now pull. There we go. We did it. We also added in 3/4 cup of sugar and a teaspoon of vanilla. And we're gonna just mix this together. I have my paddle attachment on here. We'll see if that works. Make it all nice and smooth and creamy. It's looking like it's doing a good job.
It's not getting right there.
Oh, well, I'll use my knife and scooch that on in there. There. Ooh, it's looking so good.
What do we add after this?
We add in some sour cream. You think that will taste good in there?
Yes.
Yeah. And then we'll add some eggs. We'll add in, let's see, 1/2 cup of sour cream and 3 eggs. Did you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Good job. We're gonna add 3 eggs, 1 at a time, mixing after each time.
I didn't know this was so fun.
Oh, it's so fun to make brownies?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
You were so good at cracking eggs. No shells in all 3 of those eggs. Right, can you dump that into my bowl? Look at you go. You're a pro. You're like basically making this cheesecake.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But you getting out the ingredients.
Yeah, I was helping a little, but you were doing most of it. You were a good baker. Alright, it's all mixed. I just scraped on that bowl to make sure it's all mixed in there. Our brownie is done over there. Turn the light on so you can see it. It's all done. Maybe just slightly underbaked, but that's okay because it's going to keep baking. We're going to add this on top next. Anna says she's going to be the talker girl instead of me, and I'm going to be the maker girl for this part. So we're just going to take this and pour it on top of the cheesecake.
Yes. We are gonna. I'm just watching.
It's going to be really full. It's going to want to overflow almost. And it'll probably poof up pretty good in the oven, but it'll shrink back down and it'll be fine. Never had it overflow, I don't think, on me, so oops, I'm making a mess.
Over where?
I'm making a mess on my hand. I slopped on my hand. You just gotta spread it out, make it look beautiful.
We're just gonna spread it. And this was so yummy.
What was so yummy?
The stuff that was on the spatula.
Oh, she got a taste of the cream cheese and sugar mixed together, and she really liked that. All right, we're gonna pop this in the oven. I have to look at how long it goes to before I'll let you know. Actually,
I will let you.
we're gonna bake this at 350 for 55 minutes to an hour until the center is almost set. That's what we're gonna do. All right, let's pop this in, baby. I might need my other pot holder. Ooh, so poofy. I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to crack, but whatever. I don't really care how it looks because I know it will taste delicious. I'm gonna run my knife around the edge of the pan just to loosen it a little bit so that it won't, I guess, keep splitting as it cools. I'm just gonna let it stay here until it's cool. So a few other things I did not mention yet on this recipe. You can also make this in a loaf pan. Basically what I did when I did this is I cut the recipe in half and then put it in a just 8x4, I think, loaf pan, and that works pretty well. I think I did line it with foil and then grease and flour the inside of that just so it would come out of the pan a lot easier, but yeah, that's what I did. This also freezes really well. So what I'm going to do with the leftovers of this, because we really don't need to eat the whole cheesecake all at once, is I'm going to wrap like a quarter of it at a time in some plastic wrap, put it in some foil, then put it in a bag in the freezer, and it'll keep for a while. And that way, like, this next couple of months is kind of crazy with like desserts and birthdays and, you know, extra sweet things. So then I'll just freeze it and pull it out in, you know, like January or something when we need something for dessert. So thanks for watching our video. I hope you enjoyed it, and let us know if you make this cheesecake. See you next time.